Woo! What's going on, everybody out there in the chat? What's going on, guys? Let's get some let's get some football, baseball. Let's get some football in us. What's going on, James Willis, Linda Brennan? Thank you, Linda. Thanks a lot. Vash Darwin, what's up, bro? Joey 2 times. Love that name, buddy. Roll one up. Dr. Detroit in the house. Eating Benahanas. Entertain me. What up, Mark? Woo! That's it, buddy. That's it, brother. That's it. Dr. Troy, we might not get OT. Okay, yeah, we'll get to that in a minute, my friend. Oh, yeah, buddy. Thank you, Linda. Handing out some moderators, guys. If you're interested, you don't have to approve of it or nothing like that. I just would like some because I've been getting attacked lately in my videos, which is cool. But I just wanted to. Yeah, so it's all good, guys. If you guys don't want to be a moderator, that's fine. I don't really know how it even works. I just click you, add you on, and then we'll see. I don't know how it works. I just did a few right now. I'll do some eventually. Jamie Ward, what's up? You know what, man? Linda, I don't really have any rules. I don't really have any rules, man. I think you want to swear in this chat. I don't really care, man. But if you're going to attack people, you know what I mean? Me, I don't really care about if you attack me. It doesn't really matter. But if people start attacking each other, name calling and stuff like that, man, we're not going to put up with that. But a little bit of swearing, I don't like it. But, you know, I'm not going to be too strict on it. I won't swear myself, though. I try to be a little bit professional about it. But just don't go after each other, man. You know what I mean? That's all. I just don't want to see everybody fight. That's it, man. Everybody, let's all get along, man. Let's all just get along. You know what I mean? What's up, Chase Bishop, Chicago Bear fan of the house, my man? What's up, brother? One Pride Nation, my man. Go subscribe to my boy. One Pride, he's good, man. He bangs it out. So let's go. Get him up there too. Don Burr in the house. Joey with the wrench. What's going on? So how's everybody feeling today, man? How's everybody feel about those Detroit Lions, man? And how's everybody feel about that little trade proposal, or that proposal? Actually, that trade that went down yesterday. So think it jacks up the Lions, or what? You guys worried, or what, man? I'm not too worried about it. I'll tell you the truth. Baylor's playing right now. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah, man. It's going to be chill, man. We'll be chill, guys, for sure. Joseph Murdoch, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Spider27. I think I asked you about Watson on a stream a while ago. You said you thought he was going to stay. Do you still think he's staying in Houston? Spider27. Yeah, I don't know. I think these allegations are crazy. I don't think he's leaving anytime soon now because of this. He could be out of football. You know what I mean? He could be out of football. So I don't really know, man. This is crazy. Like, it's all allegations for now, though. Like, you know what I mean? If they have any plans on trading him, I think this isn't the way to do it. Like, I can't tell if this is real or if this is not. You know what I mean? But the allegations are for real. There's apparently like 24, 25 women that have came out, and it's not looking good for him. There's so many speculations on who's doing this, and if it's fake. Like, is the organization doing it? Is it him, himself, his team? I think whoever. If it's not real and it's someone trying to get himself out of Houston or making him stay in Houston, I think this is the wrong way to do it. And I'll stick with my guns. If 1 or 2 women come out, okay, you know what I mean? It might be a money grab, but how do you get 14 to possibly 25 women on board? I just don't. It's just crazy, man, to me. It's insane. I think that puts Lions in position to trade down with Patriots. Oh God, I hope we fleece them. Yeah, Randall Flagg 606. What's up, my man? I don't know about like trading down to 15. I know it's a big possibility because apparently the Patriots are high on Mac Jones. I'm telling you right now, man, we better get a first-round pick and maybe another pick. I want 2 picks, and one of them better be a first-round pick. You know what I mean? If you want to move up, to the 7th spot, man, and you want your quarterback, you're paying. You are paying for that, New England, and I don't care what anybody says. So for sure, man. I hope we fleece him too, brother. Houston, like, man, I wish we had already traded him. Traded who? Oh, Houston. Oh, yeah, traded Deshaun for sure. Arkansas, right on. The Lions are sitting in a prime spot. It's all about who they want. Exactly, man. It's all about who they want. I think all the quarterbacks are going to be gone, guys. This move this 3-way trade with Miami and Miami trading again with San Fran and Philadelphia. I think this cements 4 quarterbacks for sure gone in the top 6. So now we're looking at, I think Sewell goes 5, the offensive tackle out of Baylor goes to Cincinnati, and then 6 Miami. They're the new holders at 6. Wow, I think they're going to get up. I think they're going to do Tua good here, and I think they're going to try to get him a weapon, and it's going to be one of the wide receivers, or could it be Kyle Pitts? I don't know, man. They already have a pretty good defense. Could they add to that defense and add a Micah Parsons? Wow, if they did that, man, that'd be scary. But I think a guy like Parsons or Slater is going to fall in our laps, and I think we're going to have a pick of the litter of one of those wide receivers. You guys know how I feel about that wide receiver group, though. I like them, but I don't want one at 7. I think this wide receiver group is so stacked; it's absolutely insane. There's no point in even grabbing a wide receiver at 7. You can get an excellent one down the road. So I don't know, man. Wouldn't it be a great year for a trade? It would be, man. It's a good, but this trade that just happened kind of hurts us a little bit. It doesn't hurt us as in who we're going to take, but it hurts us to drop back more because now there's teams. There's another team gone, like San Francisco off. Philadelphia's not trading back in. Okay, Philadelphia won't trade back in. I wouldn't think they would. Now you got Denver, maybe Carolina. I don't think Carolina's going to go from 8 to 7. Denver might try to jump Carolina, though. That's a big possibility. So we could maybe be in play there. If I was Brad Holmes, I'd be on the phone right now, tell you the truth. With Denver saying, you want this 7th spot, let's trade. You know what I mean? The trade value, well, you're swapping picks, and then you're getting maybe a second back because you're not swapping a lot, but you're jumping a team. You're actually jumping a team, though. So maybe you can get a couple extra picks. I'm not too sure. I'd try to fleece anybody, but it'd be kind of tough to fleece a team if you're only really dropping back 2 spots, even if a team wants a quarterback. Corey Clinch, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? It should be first base on the Philly Miami trade, but I don't know. I think we should wait and see if Chase is there at 7. He could be. He could be there at 7, bro. It's a strong possibility that he is there, man. It's a very strong possibility that he's there. I don't want a wide receiver at 7, though, man. No, we're not picking a quarterback, my man. If a team wants Mac Jones, we need to jump in front of Carolina at 8, which is the Lions at 7. Exactly. That, too. Yeah, Denver, New England. Dallas is out because, they gave all that money to Dak there. So there's a few teams still left. Just teams are starting to go away now, man. It's going to be a little bit tougher. Word is Dolphins want Pitts. Hey, exactly, bro. That's not surprising at all. His pro day, I think, is tomorrow or the 29th, a couple days. So if he runs under a 4 or 5, then he could be a top 5, top 6 pick. Do you think Aaron Glenn can come here and fix this defense? I don't know, dude. I'm not gonna fluff it for you, man. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell you yes, and I'm not gonna tell you no because really, bro, I don't know. I don't know. I love the way they're speaking. I love the way they're talking. To me though, bro, I'm done with the roses and the rainbows, man. You know what I mean? I'm done with the rose-colored glasses. Saying that, guys, because I used to be a guy that was like very, very, very homerish, super homerish, man, more than I've been before. You guys have probably seen a little bit of it in the past. I've been very homerish. You know what I mean? Like Detroit versus everybody, blah, 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 this and that. I'm like, you know what? I love the direction we're going, but I want to see it. I want to see it. I'm not happy with this wide receiver staff. I'm going to tell you flat out right now. I'm not happy with it. And even though I still don't want one at 7, it's going to be tough to get out of this hole. We're still in a huge hole. We're in a huge hole. And I'm not going to say that everything's all sunshine and unicorns, man, right now, because it's not. But I think he can come in and help, man. I just want to see it. If we get to trade back with a team like the Bears, will come storming up. Watch. Maybe. The Bears might be an opportunity. Yeah, you never know, man. The Bears might come up, man. Where are they at? 20? I wouldn't want to drop down to 20. We're dropping to 20, man. I want half that Bears draft. Yeah, I heard they didn't want to take Pitts at 3. Yeah, that makes sense. I think the Bears could be the worst team in the NFL next year. Maybe, man. I think they'll still have an okay defense, even though they lost a few guys on that D. They need a few more guys on that D. They lost, I mean. So you never know. You never know, bro. Andy Dalton, you know what I mean? I'm not feeling Andy Dalton. I think a lot of us aren't feeling Andy Dalton. As a Lions fan, I'm happy Andy Dalton's there because I sure as heck didn't want Russell Wilson to be there for the next 4 years. You know what I mean? So there's still a possibility that Russell Wilson could come next year, right? So we need to hold off on the Andy Dalton jokes, man. Just a tad, because we're going to jinx ourselves, man. We're going to jinx ourselves, and Russ is going to come to town. And I don't want it, because I'm telling you, Chicago offered the world to Seattle, okay? Chicago offered the world to Seattle, and they declined it, which I think is, you know what I mean? Russell Wilson, to me, bros and girls and gals, he's the second best quarterback in the league. To me, he is. I think I put Pat Mahomes number 1, and I put Russ. I'm talking talent-wise. He's 33, 34 years old, okay? Doesn't look like he's slowing down by any stretch. But, man, they offered a lot. 3 firsts and 2 starters. If I would have been Seattle, I would have took it, man. I would have took it. Because how much longer? Because he's gone next year. Like, if they don't win a Super Bowl, Russell Wilson's gone. I'll tell you right now. Unless they go to the Super Bowl and somehow he's like, okay, then I'll stay. That's my opinion. Oh, yeah, come on, guys. Our boy Mark HC's. Yeah, guys, if you haven't subscribed, man, hit that subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. I'm almost at 1K, man. It's awesome. I'm not big on a wide receiver at 7 either, bro, but if Chase is there, that's a BPA situation. But best player available. You can't pass up. I think you can, though, dude, because I'm only saying you can because if you look at this wide receiver unit, bro, and I got notes. Boys and girls. I got notes, man. Number 60 here. Bro, there's Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Rondale Moore. You can get Rondale Moore maybe in the second. Rashad Bateman in the second. Tony, Terrace Marshall, Amon St. Brown. And list goes on and on, guys. Elijah Moore, Tylan Wallace, Tamorion Terry, that our boy TA has been banging the drum for. Got like a 3rd-round grade on this guy, man. There's a lot of wide receivers, guys. A lot of wide receivers. We don't necessarily need to grab one in the 1st round. There's so many. Not with that defense, yep. Mark, I think the thing is they're going to be almost forced to trade back to Joni. Maybe, yeah, that's smart. It's smart one, probably. You're 100% correct, my man. I'm sure he's trying to. But I just think it's a little bit tougher now with that trade that San Francisco did, because that takes a couple teams right out of there for a quarterback. So San Fran's getting theirs at 3. So that was a team that was kind of rumored to be trading with us. So there's still a few teams, though, that we could trade with. I just don't want to trade too far back, man. You need more than 6 picks. Yeah, oh, for sure. He's going to try. I just don't know how far we don't know how far they want to go back, right? Like we could sit here and say, oh, well, you got to go back to 15. You know, we don't know what Brad Holmes is thinking, man. We don't know. He seems like a guy that loves to acquire draft capital. And that's great for the organization, but nothing's in stone. We just don't know. And but let's see what he can acquire, if he can acquire. And you got to have a trade partner, man. That's just we can say, yeah, trade, but you got to have a trade partner, man. What up, C. Perry? What up, brother? What up, though? Thank you for subscribing, my man. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. Hello, Jay White. Yeah. My boy, Jay White, who are you? Detroit, we here. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Who had a pro day? Pitts? No. That wasn't a pro day, dude. That was just a workout. His pro day's coming up. And like literally, I think it's on Monday. But it ran like a 4.46 in like a workout like a few days ago. Yeah. That wasn't his pro day. Florida hasn't had it yet, my man. Coming up. With the crazy draft, there will be some Fields and Jones on the board when we pick. I think Fields is gone. Jones could maybe be there, but I think Fields will be gone, bro. Unless someone's in total love with Mac Jones. You never know, bro. You never know, Don Burr. I don't know. They didn't do much at all this odds. They lost Kyle Furley. They still have Mac. I don't know. Yeah. They're not going to be as good. They're not, man. They've lost a few guys. Pre-pro day. That's it, bro. Exactly. We've got 2/3. That could be flipped into multiple day 3 picks. You never know. Oh, yeah, man. 100%. Joseph Murdoch. My prediction is they take Slater at 7 if there's there, or they trade down and fleece the pass with all the trades for the quarterback spot. Slater or picks? It's good. That's an actual really good question, my man. Wow. I'd rather have the picks. Because I like Slater. Don't get me wrong, but he's my second choice to Micah Parsons. I'm still taking Parsons at 7. I know a lot of you guys don't like him. I'm still trying to figure out why, but that's fine. But I'd rather have the picks, I think. I'd rather have the pick because there's a lot of good tackles in this draft, man. A lot of good guards, a lot of good tackles. Slater is a monster, man. It'd be tough. I'm just glad I'm not making a decision, man. Oh, the Woo was there. Had his house 7-10. I'll give you another one, though. Woo! Done with the roses and rainbows. Good one. I was trying to come up with something a little different, Vash. Roses, rainbows, unicorns, leprechauns. You know what I mean? Something like that, my man. I almost forgot. I said before you went live I wasn't going to miss this, and I just remembered. James, you're in the stream, brother. Thanks for coming in, guys. I think we got 31 in the chat, man. Get those likes up, guys. Appreciate it. Got to have pride. I believe we're building the lines correctly finally. You know what, Vash, man? It's a breath of fresh air. We haven't seen this, man, in forever. I can't really recall the last time that I've been part of a rebuild. I was just talking to some guy on Twitter, man. Me and him were going back and forth. We were behaving, but we were getting into kind of an elevated discussion, not arguing, not yelling at each other, but he was trying to tell me that this is a retool. Okay. I want to ask you guys in the chat, man, rebuild or retool? Put it in the chat what you think this is. And I'm going to tell you guys what I think this is. Because I think a lot of people, man, have a different explanation or description of what a rebuild is and what a retool is. So you guys tell me what you guys think. And I'll get to it. I'm way behind, but it's all good. What's up, MSU Detroit fan? What's up, brother? Silverback Prime. What's up, bro? That guard from Northwestern would be nice. That's it, man. Slater, is what you talking about? For sure, bro. He's a monster. Plays everywhere up and down the line, too, dude. Up and down, man. He can play left tackle, right tackle, center, right guard, right tackle. That's why I like him a little bit better than Sewell. Not a knock on Sewell. I think he's a monster, but I think Sewell's got a little bit of – he's got worse tape, I think, a little bit than Rashad. But Sewell is the better prospect because I think he's got the better measurables. They say he's got the better future, but I like Slater because he can play everywhere. That's why I like him more. How much better do you think Anthony will be OC than Bevel, if at all? I don't really know, man. I'll tell you right now, I don't know a whole bunch about Anthony Lynn. I know, obviously, he was the head coach of the Chargers last couple of years, could never get that team over the hump. Always had good teams, just could never really get over the hump. He's been I don't know how many teams he's been an OC for. I remember him with the Bills. He's always had good running teams. So it's like, I think they're going to try to establish a run. I don't know how much better he's going to be. I think it all depends on Goff too, right? So it's another question mark for me. It's a question mark. I don't really know. Bears fans need a hug. Need a hug. Sorry I'm late. I'm in Nashville, so I'm using sense. That's all good, brother. Nashville, man. I have to go to Nashville. I heard it's party time over there, bro. I got to get there one time when we're allowed to get out of Canada, when we're allowed to fly out, man. One day. As a Bears fan, I think we're going to be the worst in the NFL. I don't know about that, bro. You guys are going to be just like us. We'll be fighting for the basement, that's for sure. Our defense is maybe sick to my stomach. Our coaching is going to be a lot better. Players are going to want to work now. I can see it. Yeah. Pachulo, would you, man? I missed you. Been gone for us. What's up, brother? How you doing, Brandon CR7? What's up, man? My boy, man. My boy. What's up, bro? Gosh. Bears is not. They just won't sit. Yeah, they won't sit there. Hope you're dodging the storms down there. I don't know if that's to me. So close to 1K, bro. I'm getting there. Like and sub, guys. Thanks, brother. You know? Yeah. We keep hearing in Chicago that means to get Russell Wilson somehow. Guys, you got to – well, hey, you know what? Next year. That's going to be a next year thing, man. That's a next year thing. You're not getting him this year. I don't think. I don't think you would do that to Dalton. You know what I mean? Well, not that any Dalton. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to be nice here. But I think that's come and gone, man. But next year is always a possibility. Some of the experts, what's up, Anthony Berardi? Some of the experts here in Chicago say the Bears didn't go for Russell as aggressive as they've led Van. Okay. Well, I personally, I think a few of us heard it was 3 firsts and two starters. Is that true? I don't know how true that is. That's what we were hearing. That's what I heard personally. Tom, did you see the Chris Evans and Nico Collins testing? I didn't see the Nico Collins once. I saw Kwity Paye, man, blew everybody out of the water, which I knew he would, but I still don't give him a first-round grade, man. I think he's a project. I'd take Parsons without question if I thought his alleged past issues were behind him. I think I don't know, man. I think they are behind him. I don't know how much deeper they're going to go with this. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not hearing anything really about it, man. You got to Google it. They're not talking about it, man. It's not being talked about. So, but obviously it's something. It's a real thing. So, extremely deep wide receiver class, day 2, and they can add safety, strong safety, wide receiver, linebacker, lots of talent in rounds 3 and 5. There's tons, and we're going to have a ton of options. I just did a video today, guys, on a guy that I like out of Pittsburgh. Patrick Jones II, defensive end out of Pittsburgh. I really like him. I don't get why we didn't take the deal the Eagles took. I would be okay drafting at 12. I don't know if there was even an offer on the table, bro. I don't know if there was an offer even on the table. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not a big Chris Evans fan either, man. He could probably possibly go undrafted, man. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with going back far, Mark. You get more value, and there's a ton of especially you want to draft defense that way you do not have to reach. I hear you, man. I'm just saying it all depends on this coaching staff on what they want to do. You know what I mean? I'm sure they're comfortable with as however far they go. I don't think they're going to really care too much about going too far. So I'm okay with what they do, man. I just if they're going to drop back though far, I kind of hope they fleece somebody. You know what I mean? Mac Jones' interest is climbing. His analytics versus other quarterbacks is impressive. Mac leads in several stats. Yeah, he's got a crazy arm. His completion percentage, man, is phenomenal. I think it's in the 70s. It's nuts. It's nuts. He's a beast of a kid. I just don't like the one thing I don't like about Mac Jones is that he's not mobile. He's not mobile at all. You know what I mean? He's Tom Brady without being Tom Brady. You know what I mean? He's as mobile as Tom Brady, as mobile as Dan Marino. You know what I mean? Just guys that are not looking to run. You know what I mean? They're getting rid of the football, which is fine. Throw the ball away, or tuck it in and just drop to the ground, take the sack. I just don't like the fact you're going to have a really good O-line if you're going to pick him up, man. If you're going to draft him, you better protect him. That's all I'm saying. But I like him. I got nothing against him. I don't want the Lions to take him or anything like that. But other teams could be interested, like Denver. You could see Denver, maybe Carolina. So maybe Carolina would trade with us to try to because maybe Denver, maybe they would be thinking, okay, maybe Denver's going to try to jump us to Detroit. So if I was Detroit, I'd be like, listen, man, we got Denver on the phone. You know what I mean? We got Denver on the phone right now. You want anything to do with this trade? Because we'll trade with you. Because we're going to trade with them. And they're going to jump to 7. We're going to drop back to 9. And they're going to take a quarterback. And they're going to take the 5th one. Oh, yeah, a little ESPN there for you. And then they're going to take the quarterback. And then what are you going to do? You know what I mean? So if you want a quarterback, you want Mac Jones, come get him. There's all kinds of different ways to do it, guys. Lots of different ways to do it, man. I think that Mark Orum guy might be a little bit something, but I'm not sure. He's available. I heard he's available, man. I think so too, bro. Like whatever we do at 7 will set the tone. I think it will too. Because once we draft Micah Parsons at 7, that's all she wrote, baby. Anthony 6'7" is scoring Yahoo Sports Post say Chicago still has a shot at Russell Wilson. Hey, 100%. I think it's just going to be next year. Rumor Washington offering 2 firsts and 2nd and 3rd to move up. For what, to us? Or who are they offering that to? That'd be crazy. Baylor wins. They're going to Elite 8. Baylor. Who's Michigan play? Did Michigan play today or tomorrow? Florida State tomorrow? Go blue. Rebuild. That's it, man. Rebuild. The Canadian Howler. I love it. I think it's a rebuild, but it's semantics. If they want to call it a retool, man, I don't care. I hear you, bro. I do. I hear you. It's a rebuild. Retool is entirely possible. It's a build of what you're rebuilding. We ain't never won nothing. Well, we never won nothing. That's for sure, Don Burr. But I'm telling you right now, we've never gone through this. We clean it out, building a much better house. When you trade for the face of the franchise, it's a rebuild. Exactly. 100%, Jasuk. Thanks for coming into the chat, guys. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. It's a whatever you want to call it. I like that. I like that one. What's up, Lucky? How you doing, buddy? Take Parsons at 7 and coach him into a beast in coverage and against the run. You know what I mean, man? His coverage skills are a little bit lacking. It doesn't mean he can't do it. It's just that he did a lot of zone when he was at Penn State. But he's such an athlete. I think he can run with any tight end and any running back in the league. That's obvious. And it's just a kid you're not taking off the field. He's a monster. Mark, do you have the rebuilding since 57 shirt? Man, I got the rebuilding since the second this team was purchased. Hell froze over and the Browns won a playoff game, so the Lions will definitely win a playoff game. For sure. We will. In the next couple of years, man. 2-3 years. It's a retool of coaching. Players play. If they have the staff, the players will bust ass. 100%, man. It's not a rebuild or a retool. It's Woo! There you go. Almost got me, man. Would love to. What's up, Nick Watkins? Would love to see a run and shoot type of this year. Switch to a 3-4 defense. Look at Arizona when they ran a shooting type offense. Got to get a big name wide receiver though. Yeah, Goff needs a wide receiver, 100%. His wide receiving unit absolutely scares me to death, not in a good way. And it looks like they're building for a 4-3 though. It just looks like it because I really don't see guys like Brockers. I don't think it's going to be Flowers, Brockers, and Romeo. I think they got to get Penasini in there. They're going to get maybe Chris Harris in there a little bit. I think that it's looking like it's going to be towards a 4-3. We'll know for sure when this draft comes on what they're looking to do. So they need a linebacker, man. I think they need a linebacker in the worst way. Matthew Huntley, woo! What's going on, brother? Retool is just a phenomenal way to hide how bad the team is. Rebuild is harder on ticket sales. Yeah. Extend Ryan Pace. I tell you right now, man, to me, it's a rebuild. This is a rebuild. A couple of you guys said it in the chat, man. When you trade the face of your franchise, it's been here for 12 years, and bring in a lesser quarterback of talent. And I'm not bashing Jared Goff by any stretch. I'm just saying he's not as good as number 9. Not disrespecting him. I just don't think he's as talented. And then you got this wide receiving core that literally looks like a group of misfits. It's just a group of misfits. I'll tell you right now. That's what I want to call them, the misfits. You know what I mean? And I mean that in all honesty. I mean that on all completely honest on that, man. This wide receiver unit scares the bejesus out of me. And I know the draft's coming up, but then you're going to add what? Maybe one rookie, 2? You can't really draft 2. You only have 6 picks. I guess you could, but it's going to be disastrous. Tyrell Williams is not a number 1, okay? He's a good number 2, though, if he could stay healthy. I have absolutely zero faith in Brashad Perryman. Zero. I have no faith in him. Cephas, I think he's still learning. And I think Cephas, his development is going to be absolutely stunted because of this wide receiver room. It's going to be stunted. Totally. It's not going to be a solid room in there for him to learn. I think it's going to be troublesome, to tell you the truth. I think his development is going to suffer big time. And then you got Khalif Raymond. Come on. You know what I mean? He's a number 4, number 5. He's a punt returner, kick returner. And then you got Damian Riley, who probably won't even be on this team. And you got guys like Victor Bolden, Geronimo Allison. Come on, man. You know what I mean? 2 or 3 of those guys are gone. 100, you know what I mean? So we're in trouble. And then they haven't gotten better, really. The O-line doesn't really need help, but they need help on the right side, I think. Lesser quarterback. The running back room got a little bit better with Jamal Williams. So, okay, so that's a little bit of that's building. I think that's building up for Swift, bringing in him, Williams. What else, man? What else are you doing? You just haven't really done much. I think the rebuild comes in the draft, and that's what it's going to be. They're just doing fillers right now. They're filling gaps, man. Band-Aids. They're putting Band-Aids on areas. That's it. This is a rebuild, man. This is a rebuild, guys. It is what it is. Goff's on a 2-year window here, 2-year audition, I think. See how he is, because he's going to be expendable in 2 years. And the good thing about this Goff thing is that he is going to be tradable. Like you could trade him in 2 years because he'll be 28. People got to remember that, man. I know he's here for 4. We took on a giant contract, and people like to say, well, you don't take on big contracts if you're in a rebuild. Okay, but listen, draft capital. That's why he's here. Draft capital here, and then he's expendable in 2 years. This is a full-on rebuild. So Quiddy's ball on the level as Julian Alclar is. What, Quiddy pay? Quiddy pay? I don't know, man. I'd say he might be a little bit better coming out, I think. I think he might be a little bit better coming out, man. I remember doing a video on Quiddy, and I had him in a 3rd round. I think I jumped the gun on that. I think maybe late 2nd. I think he'd be good. I just don't. He suffered a couple of injuries, bad team, but I think he's a little bit better than Julian coming out. Since we let Stafford walk, did we break the Bobby Lane curse? I think so. I think it's gone. I don't think Stafford was part of that curse, man. He tried his damnedest to win us games, man. I was at Navy boy camp. You play fight and win. F what you heard. It's what you're hearing. Attaboy. Vash. My boy Vash. I the tiger. I the lion. The boy. Maybe I should turn that down. My ESPN going off. I'm getting my butt kicked, I think, in fantasy hockey. Struggling. The struggle is real. Only 2 times. We're trying to win now, although we let Galladay walk. There are plenty of guys in the draft so they can didn't stay healthy. Stay healthy. You know what, man, bro? Galladay, bye-bye. I'm glad he's gone, man. He went to my Giants, though. Went to my Giants, but I don't think he's worth $18 million. I'll tell you that right now. Not worth $18 million. Yeah, guys, thanks a lot. Smash that like button, guys. Like and subscribe. Let's do it. Let's go. Take an O-line if he's there at 7 and we have no options. If the O-line is not there and quarterback not there, where do we go? Please not Parsons. Well, I want Parsons, man, okay? But I'll try to make you happy here, Dr. D. I'll try to make you happy. Say Parsons is gone. I'll say they don't draft Parsons and there's no quarterback and there's no O-lineman. You have to find a trade back then because I don't want a wide receiver. And I still want to see what Gregory Rousseau is all about, too, as well. I think he's the best defensive end coming out in the draft. I know at 7 might be way too early on him. I've seen him going from like 9 to 15 to 20. You know what I mean? I've kind of seen him going, fluctuating up and down. I love Gregory Rousseau. I would take a hard look at him, bro, because I think he's 1 in a million. A lot of people don't like him as well, too, but I like him coming out. I think 6'7", 260-plus pounds. He played a lot lighter in college. Apparently, he's gained about 20-something pounds of muscle, and he's apparently looks really good. I don't know if Miami's had their pro day yet, but I tell you right now, I'm taking a look at him, man. I won't tell you Parsons, even though I love the kid, but I'll say Gregory Rousseau or trade back, bro. You know what I mean? You know who I like, dude. I'm not going to front, man. You know what I mean? I can't front on it. Next 2 drafts will be measuring stick for me. 100%, dude. Me too, Matthew. If they hit on most picks, we will get better fast. And I think we will hit on these picks. Next year, guys, we're going to have, I think we got all 7 picks, right? Then we got the extra first from the Rams, 8. We're going to get Galladay, 9, a comp pick. We're going to get a comp pick from Prater, comp pick. That's 10. Another comp pick from, I think Marvin Jones. That's 11. And then we're going to get, do we get a comp pick for Agnew too? I believe. We can only get 4. You can only get 4 in a year. So I think we're going to end up with 12. I think we're going to have 12 picks. 11 to 12 picks next year. And you can do all kinds of things with 11 to 12 picks. Brad Holmes. Get it done. I don't want a wide receiver at 7. I believe the Lions will have a chance to make the playoffs this upcoming. No, bro, not this year, dude. Lucky, no, man. No, not yet. No, bro. We're only going to win like 3 to 4 games. I'm telling you. Unless somehow Dan Campbell comes in here, man, and he totally flips something in these guys' brains and makes them play football. I just don't think we have enough talent. There's a sprinkle of it out there. There's a sprinkle of it out there. But we just don't have enough, man. Woo! Underclass. I'm behind, guys, but it's okay. Like it or not, they will drop the receiver this year. 100% Anthony Harris. Thanks for coming in the chat. They will. I just hope it's not in the first round. But one's coming. 100% one's coming. You might even see another one coming in the free agency after the draft's done and teams start letting guys go because that's what happened too. They could draft 2 wide receivers. I don't think that will happen. But there's more wide receivers coming to Motown. 100%, bro. I totally agree. Thanks, guys. 1K is right on the corner. What's up, Music Musings? Thoughts on Slater at 7? Kick big V over to the guard position and then look at the offensive line. I love Slater at 7. He's my number 2 choice right now. That could change, but I've pretty much been on the Parsons and Slater train. I love Slater at 7. I love his versatility. I love that he can play up and down the line. He's not the biggest. I'm not saying he's small, but he's not the biggest guy out there. The biggest O-lineman, still 6'4", 310 pounds, but he's kind of smaller for a tackle. I would love him at guard. I would love him at guard. I would love him at right tackle. It doesn't really matter. Maybe kick Big V in a regard, like you said, though. Makes sense. But I love him. I love him at 7. I do, but not over Parsons. Sorry. Just right here. No, not a linebacker. We need a receiver. I'm telling you, dude, we need everything. We need it all, dude. We need everything. Everything's on the table. Everything's on it. There's nothing that we can ignore. Brad Holmes said it himself. He's like, he goes, when you're picking in the top 10, there's not one position that you can ignore. Not one. And there isn't. We need it all, man. And I agree with you. We need a wide receiver, but we need linebackers, I think, even worse, man. You know what I mean? And I hate our wide receiver core right now. I really do. I don't like it. It's looking more like a 4-3. That so far it's looking more like a 4-3. We'll know within the next month, man. One more month, man. What's up, Noble Sports Entertainment? What's up, brother? What up, Warren? Smashing the like button for my guy. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for joining the chat. Go to TA, man. You guys want all your college players, all the college players. TA nails it, man. He's got a couple coming out soon. So I think Kellen Mond, bro. You doing Kellen Mond from Texas A&M, quarterback? I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. You know what I mean? I'm trying. Passionate. Okay? Our wide receiver going to adopt the Misfits Crimson Skull has their head cut. I would rule. That would be cool, buddy. DC8091. What's up, man? That's what I'm going to call them, man. That's what I'm coining them right now. The Misfits. This wide receiving core in Detroit is the Misfits. I coined it. Maybe that'll wake them up, because it's guys that haven't done much. But Tyrell Williams, he's done some things. Love Tyrell Williams, I really do, but he's not no number one, man. He's not no number one. You know what I mean? He filled in for Keenan Allen a few years back when Keenan went down, had a really nice year, but he's been a number 2 pretty much his whole year, man. And Perryman, I don't have any faith in that guy, man. Hopefully when he rocks that Honolulu Blue like his old man did back in the day, maybe that wakes him up. He needs to stay healthy. He's never stayed healthy 1 year ever in the NFL. Like, he's never played 16 games. I think last year was his only time he ever played double-digit games, which was 12 for the Jets. He missed like 4 games. But other than that, it's all single games, man. 6 here, whole season here. Rookie year, never even played. IR. Played 1 year in Baltimore. Booted. Washington football team. Signed for 5 days. Gone. Probably failed. What's it called? The physical. Signed to Cleveland. Terrible. Played like 8, 9 games. I don't know what you did there. Went to the Jets. Went to Tampa Bay. You played like 9 games. It's just, you can't stay healthy, Rashad. He's got all the tools too, man. And then we have a bad wide receiver core, man. We got Antoine Randall as our wide receiver coach. I like that. Man. Hopefully he can get something out of these guys. What's up, James Irvin? How you doing, brother? If Lions get Parsons and wide receiver Tony may be there for the next pick. I think Tony will be there, dude. Here, I got a couple wide receivers that will be in there in the second round, my opinion, that I like a lot. Tony could be there. I think he will be for sure. Rashad Bateman, maybe. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. There's so many. That's why we don't have to reach for a wide receiver at 7, guys. Tylan Wallace, Tamorion Terry, man. That's a guy that they can probably get in the 3rd round. You know what I mean? There's just so many. Elijah Moore, Nico Collins from Michigan. Didn't do much, but you can get a guy like that, man. This wide receiving core this wide receiver class is loaded. We need an O-line stud mauler. 100%. Imagine if Sewell dropped. If Sewell dropped, that would be crazy. That would be absolutely insane. That would be insane. The theme with the players is signing the off a chip of Garage Misfits. I don't believe it could break out. Yeah, you know what I mean? And this is the thing, guys. I don't want you guys to take this to heart like I'm bashing Brad Holmes. This isn't a Brad Holmes bashing. It isn't. This is just a reality check. This is a reality check, man. Like, I go on social media and people are like, Alex Anzalone. Oh yeah, what a stud. I'm like, no, like he's not a stud. He's not a stud. Oh, Khalif Raymond, what a beast. No, he's not. Like, you know what I mean? He's not a beast, man. Like, it's guys that are going to be fillers, man. It's going to be fillers. Chris Harris or Charles Harris, I mean. Oh, God, this guy's a monster. No, he's not. He's a complete bust. He busted in Miami. Atlanta, they only gave him a one-shot deal. Some Atlanta fans, I talked to some Atlanta fans, they kind of like him, but he's been a bust. He got drafted the same draft as Jared Davis. I wanted Charles Harris that draft. I remember 2017 it was. I wanted him out of Missouri, man. Black Ice was his nickname, man. The dude was a monster at Miz. He was an absolute monster, man. He actually reminds me a lot of the guy. He actually reminds me a lot of the guy I just did my video on, Patrick Jones, Charles Harris, coming out of college. Doesn't mean they're the same guy, okay? I just think he has a lot of the same traits coming out. Just got to get him in the right system, man. Maybe Charles Harris, you know, it's like, hey, man, this is my third team in 6 years or whatever, 5-6 years. It's time to step up or I'm going to be out of the league. You know what I mean? So I know Sheila told him, one thing I want you to do is get to the quarterback. And I love that, man. You never heard stuff like that, man, from Willie Clay or Martha. They're too busy, man, nodding off in a chair, man, not knowing where they are. I love that Sheila Ford gets involved. I absolutely love it, man. She tells Charles Harris, this is what I want you to do. Get to the quarterback, son. That's phenomenal. I love that, man. That's great. You know what I mean? What would Martha say? Probably wouldn't even know where she was. You know what I mean? God bless you, Martha. But man, you know what I mean? I like that Sheila Ford says things like that. We just want you to do one thing, and it's get to the freaking quarterback, man. Love it. Gets me fired. It makes me want to put the pads on, man. Hoping Logan Stenberg could live up to what we wanted Dahl to be. You know what, man? I'm a big Stenberg guy myself, Joey. Love his nastiness, man. I love his size. He's got a few flaws in his game. He's a little bit of a head case. He's a little mental out there. But that was college. You just need to cut down those penalties and needs to stay a lot lower. He's a guy that plays up. He gets up in his stance a little too much. So I think that's why we never saw him for a second last year, because I think he has to develop. Second year, he needs to make a jump. What's your thoughts on North Texas wide receiver Jalen Darden? Whoa, Jalen Darden. You know what, bro? I'm going to tell you the truth. Left wing lock 19. Haven't heard of him, man. Don't know if I got him on my list. Nah, man. Not in North Texas, right? No, bro. I got to look him up. You know what? Whenever somebody gives me one of those guys, I will take a look at him. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Wow. I will 100% take a look at him. I know he's a small dude, right? I know he's a small dude. I know of him. I just don't really know too much about his game. I know he's a small guy, about 5'9", 5'10", 180 pounds. I got to look him up, bro. I'll look him up. I will definitely look him up. QDP had a great pro day, but not much production to back it up. Yeah, well, that's the thing, man. Daniel Jeremiah said that he was gonna have a extremely good pro day, but he's kind of like that Jane. You know what I mean? Looks like Tarzan, plays like Jane, kind of. He does have a great motor, though. He's on a bad football team. I knew he would look good in a pro day, though, and he looked phenomenal. But we'll see. Darden is very overrated, in my opinion. Okay. I don't know too much about him, man. I got to check him out. Lions fans expect to lose means the team will win this season. I hope we win. I hope we win. I just don't see it. Man. This roster, up and down this roster does not impress me so far. And it's not done. I know. We still got the draft, and we still got more free agency after the draft. So I just don't expect anything. And I think I'm going to stick with it, man. What's up, Lions fan 91? Go Lions. Thanks, man. Pass on Darden, Eskridge, and Tony. Yeah, Eskridge was getting that Tyreek Hill kind of comparisons, eh? At the Senior Bowl. Kid had is it Central Michigan he went to? A lot of these wide receivers got to take a look at. Yeah, I just thought Stenberg's issues was he needed to attack lower or whatever. I haven't heard about him since. Yeah, man, his problem was that he wasn't getting the playbook down apparently, and he was just not doing well in drills. He was getting up too much. You gotta stay low as an O-lineman. I don't care how big you are. I can't wait for the lives of pickup Micah Parsons. I can't wait for the lives of pickup Mike. I can't wait till we pick him up either, man. The Lions, we're gonna, bro. The fact that you recognize the insanity of our receiver should allow you to understand someone like Chase Falls was. You have to take him. He is true number one. It doesn't mean, dude, like I understand. I understand the insanity of the wide receiver room. I also understand the insanity of the linebacker room. I understand the insanity of our defensive tackles. I understand the insanity of our secondary on how it's not that good. Bro, we are in trouble up and down this team. We even have to fix that right side of the O-line. You know what I mean? Like, what's fixed on this team? The running backs and the tight ends? That's it. Really, that's it. And our backup tight end situation is okay, but he's 31-year-old backup tight end who's been playing for 9-10 years. You know what I mean? Hawkinson's a monster. Don't get me wrong. This whole team, bro. And personally, I don't know if Jamar Chase is number one. I really don't. I compare him to Anquan Bolden. I think he's a Bolden. I think he's a stud. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like him at 7. I just don't, man. I think we have bigger needs because this wide receiving class is so loaded, bro. There's no need to draft a wide receiver at 7. That's why. If this wide receiver class sucked, I'd be like, bro, Jamar Chase. I'd be banging the table for a wide receiver. But I just listed off 20 guys, man. I can name you 20 guys that we can grab later on who are going to be very productive. Very productive, my man. It's not the right way to build. It's just not. If you drive Parsons, you better pair with a linebacker in a draft. Yeah, I want to pair him up with Romeo, man. I think it'd be it's a nice. You got him on the D line. You got Parsons right behind him, man. You stunt these two guys all day, man. You can do lots of good things, man. We need two linebackers in this draft, man. I'm not telling you anything different. I like Parsons. I love him. Lions are a playoff team. Not this year, bro. Sorry, man. The Lions team will look different from what fans are used to. Yeah, they will. They will play tough. I just don't think they're going to be that great. I hope I'm wrong, man. I want to be wrong. I've never wanted to be wrong more than this, man, in my life. I hope I'm dead wrong on this. We definitely have options. Even the 49ers train up. I think 4 quarterbacks are taken in the top 5. I want defense at 7. So do I. And that defensive guy is Micah Parsons, bro. Unless somehow Gregory Rousseau jumps in front of him, which I don't think that's going to happen. I think Micah Parsons to pick. Prepared to be surprised, Mark. Bro, I'm going to buckle up. Man. I hope you're right, dude. I hope we make the playoffs. You guys got to look at this roster, man. You can't look at the roster and then go look at the schedule. Where do you guys see us making the playoffs, man? 41 in the chat, guys. This is awesome, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks a lot, brother. Joey, make it a strength position. Well, yeah, it's got to be. We need to get bigger if we don't think the Lions have talent. They have some talent, bro. They have talent. Don't get me wrong, but I just think it's very minimal. You know what I mean? It's very minimal. They got to cut Romeo, hell of a talent. I think Flowers could be a good talent, but I just think he's just that guy that's going to get you 7.5 sacks and 40, 50 tackles. Not going to wow you, but he's not bad. Brockers has got a little bit of talent, but don't forget about Brockers too, guys. He was playing next to the best defensive player on the planet for the last 5-6 years. Okay, and Aaron Donald. So don't think that Michael Brockers is coming here to be the savior either. You guys can oh man, it's just everyone's got to come down to a little bit of reality. And then our linebackers, who's our stud? Jamie Collins, he's decent. You know what I mean? There's no stud corner either. Not yet. There's no stud corner. Okuda, not yet. Laurier had a little bit of a down year last year because he had to do some things he wasn't really prepared to do, like be the number one, and he didn't look good last year. Walker looked terrible. Harris is a terrible safety. There's nothing. It's just we're in trouble, guys. That's why we're rebuilding. That's why we're rebuilding. Expect them to be bad for the next year or two. Don, go all in on that linebacker. Interesting. The element of surprise goes a long way enough. I hope, bro. I hope, man. It's got to be our turn soon. I just think that's not our turn for another couple of years. I say yes, finish the job. All in at linebacker. That's it, man. Avery, what's up, bro? What's up, man? I'm on vacation. Oh, yeah, brother. Awesome. Thanks for joining the chat, Avery. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it a lot, man. We'll get young guys, wide receiver, undrafted free agent. Well, that's what we've been doing. We've been getting young guys. We've been getting young guys, unproven guys that haven't really done much in the NFL, except for Tyrell Williams, who's put some numbers up. He's a number one, by the way, and he's not a number one wide receiver in the NFL. If it's a 4-3 base, that means Flowers have to learn, or it means Flowers is done in Detroit. Can't get rid of him right now, though. His contract is too much. Can't get rid of him now. He's here for at least one more year, I think. If I see Parsons, I better see Jamin Davis or somebody else. Jamin Davis? Another linebacker in the draft? There's a couple guys I like in the draft at linebacker. But let's see it right here, bro. I'll tell you right now. I've only got this written down. All kinds of stuff written down here. I write stuff constantly, guys. I got stuff written down. Like you can get pair him up with imagine going back to back, pair him up. Joe Tryon could be could move the linebacker. 6'4", 260. It's kind of a big linebacker. He could do it though. Second round guy, Joseph Osai, guys like Jordan Smith, Pete Werner, Chris Rumpf, Quincy Roche can play a little bit of linebacker. Guys played a lot of DN though. There's a lot of guys, man. There's a ton of guys that can play some linebacker. Garrett Willow out of TCU. Those type of guys, you know what I mean? Guys that can get to the quarterback. Garrett Willow, kind of like him. We got a lot of options, man. Linebackers, it's a good linebacking core. Derek Barnes. Derek Barnes out of Purdue kind of had a bad 2020. Only played 6 games, but I do like him. You guys got to remember that most defenses run some variation of nickel as a primary defensive formation nowadays. Oh, yeah, bro. It's going to be a big-time variation. You know what I mean? I don't even know what we're going to be doing. I think we're setting up for a 4-3, but who knows? 182 subs, so damn close. Yeah. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Terrace Marshall, there's so many wide receiver in defense. Carson Crawl. What's going on, brother? I like Terrace Marshall. You can get him in the later rounds, man. You can get him probably in the let me see where you can probably get him at. Where I got him listed at. Like I said, I write all this crap down, man. It's all good, man. I like it, though. I got all kinds of stuff that I write in. I got a book, okay? I got a book that I do all my information in. I got probably these type of books, man. Well, my wife's a teacher, so I probably literally have written about 50 of these books, maybe more. I got them scattered all over the house too, man. I should put them away, but I do most of my information here. So, but I like Terrace Marshall, man. He could be a guy that you could probably get maybe in the second round if you want to. Probably won't be there in the third. Some solid production the last couple of years, right? Double-digit touchdown. So went to a good school too. So deep. Jamar Chase had 7. It's not a reach, bro. That's a bargain. It's not a bargain when you're building, bro. It's not a bargain when you're building. You know what I mean? It's not the proper way to do it, but I get it, bro. We need wide receivers. I understand where it comes from. I do. I'm just not going to be happy with it, man. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. I don't think it's a reach. I don't think it's a reach, but I think it's for the Lions. It is not when you're rebuilding, man. Not when this wide receiving class is phenomenal. Where you can get a guy like Jamar Chase, okay? You can wait, and you can maybe get a guy like a Terrace Marshall in the second round. They give you almost the same production, the same school. You know what I mean? You can get a guy like Amon St. Brown, Sage Surratt, Tamarian. I'm not saying they're as good as him, not saying, but you can get almost that same production. You have to build the proper way, man. And wide receiver is not the proper way. It's not. I'm just going to keep saying it, man. It's just not the way to go. Not when you're building. We don't have luxury. That's a luxury to grab a wide receiver. Even though how bad our wide receiver room is, it's a luxury, man. You know what I mean? It just is. It just is. There's a reason why they didn't give Kenny Golladay money. There's a big reason why they didn't go out and spend a bunch of money on a wide receiver, because they know it's not the way to build. It's not the way to build. You know what I mean? And I don't think drafting one early is the way to build, especially when it's just deep. If it wasn't this deep, I'd be all over Jamar Chase. I'd be like, fine, man. Okay, I'm cool with it. But I'm not cool with a wide receiver at 7. Not this year, man. Not this year. Brad Holmes doing a good job cleaning up the mess, Bob. 100%. 100%. I love what he's done. Sheila lit a fire under Harris. Betty was expecting her to lean over and tell him to get the quarterback. Exactly. I love it. And then I think it's either the New England or Bears we trade back with 3 first-round picks on 22, baby. Book it. That'd be sweet, man. That would be absolutely sweet, man. In 2022. That's the only thing I'm asking for. That's what I'm starting with. Well, it's got to be a first-round pick and maybe another pick. So what do you got for me? What's up, Joshua 3? We will see a Calvin Johnson appearance in Detroit after he gets. I think so. I think that's almost. I think it's getting better there. I think he's going to get his money, his $1.5 million, whatever they owe him, and I think he'll be in Ford Field this year. Hopefully, people will be able to go too. Lots of people. Got to stay away from fourth-year college breakouts. You want the guys who came in dominating year 1 and 2. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? It's all on preference. This is why these guys do their homework, Joey. Anzalone is a body dose. Dion got you all excited. Didn't get me excited, bro. Didn't get me excited. I expect nothing from that guy. I expect nothing from him. He can do a variety of different things, but he can't stay healthy. He just can't stay healthy, man. That's what scares me. He probably would have been a higher pick out of Florida, that kid, if his shoulder was made out of potato chips. You know what I mean? It's just like it's just a fact, man. It's just a fact. Doesn't got me excited. He's a filler, bro. They literally gave him $20 to come play here. So and anybody thinks that guy's coming here to save the day, wow. Dose of Dion, man. I hope we didn't get too excited about that, man. Dose, man. Bro, your enthusiasm and confidence in person is making me rethink the kid. I'm telling you, dude, I understand the skepticism because of the off-field issues. I get it. But I read a lot of it, man, and a lot of it's ridiculous. There's a couple things that are bad, though. There's a couple things that are really, really bad. And you have to read it. You have to read it. I don't think I can even say it on here. It has to do with his junk, and it has to do with putting it places where he wasn't supposed to. That is crossing the line. That's crossing the line. But I've been part of hazing, man. I've been part of it. And I've been part of nakedness in hazing, okay? I had to run naked on a golf course, man, okay? Or down a highway, by a golf course in like this rich area. We were all messed up, drunk, kids, you know what I mean? And the seniors or the seasoned veterans made the rookies do it. It's part of hazing. It's called a rookie party, man. And you do dumb-ish. You do dumb stuff, man. You do dumb stuff, and some of it has to do with being naked. Now, I never had to touch anybody. No one touched me. Nothing like that. Okay, I probably would have smacked someone in the mouth You know what I mean? But it's part of it. Now, just physical contact should never be involved, though. You have to go read it what he did. Got into a fight with a guy too. The guy that actually is suing Penn State over this. He actually got into a fight with this kid. Parsons poured some water on him while he was sleeping, and water got on the kid's laptop and phone. So the kid got up, poured Gatorade on Parsons. Okay. This is another incident, by the way. Poured Gatorade on Parsons, and then Parsons punched him. They got in a little scuffle. The kid that got hit pulled out a knife on Parsons. Parsons backed up. Apparently, they were picking on this kid a lot. This kid is saying that the coaches, the players, all had something against this kid. They trying to get him out of the program, picking on him, telling him he's not a man. I don't know, man. I don't know. It sounds like a story to me, but I don't know. You know, it sounds like a kid that took some stuff personal. Now, if Parsons did that stuff with pulling out his junk and then that's uncalled for. That's completely uncalled for. Now, I don't know, man. It's got to be investigated. I heard it's not really being fully pursued. I haven't heard anything about it in a while, so I don't know. As a fan, you expect to have a winning season no matter what. If you lose, you don't cry. You get ready for the next season. Oh yeah, man. Hey, man. I'm just trying to tell you, Lucky. I can't sit here and tell you that the Lions are a good football team. I'm not going to blow smoke up your butt, man. I'm not going to sit there and say, well, yeah, man, we're winning 12 games. No, I can't do it to you, dude. I can't do it to myself because you know what? I used to be that guy. I used to be the guy that was like, man, football season's coming around. September, Lions are winning. They're going 10-6. Every year, I would say 10-6. Every year. 10-6, maybe 12-4 every year. The last 2 years, I haven't done it, man. I can't anymore, man. And that's just 2 years ago. You know what I mean? So I want to see it on the field, man. I want to see proof. Give me proof, man, that we're going to be good. Carson Croft. Check out Jalen. He's the real deal. I'll check him out, man. I don't think you're right. I do like Pitts. I like Pitts, but not at 7, bro. Prediction on Jeff Okudah. Time to step up, bro. Time to step up. I think he's going to be fully healthy, and I just think he's going to be a contributor. I can't really give you any numbers, man. I don't really know yet, but I think he's going to definitely improve. He can only go up, man, from here. No defensive player worth a top 10 pick. Parsons is. Josh was hard pitching out of a goofy defense. It's right. 100%. Agreed. That's fine, guys. You can agree on that, man. I think Parsons is the real deal. I think it's a guy that you don't take off the field, and he can possibly be a part of winning you football games. They're not going to draft a high-rated receiver they didn't do on the Rams. They're not going to do it here. That's not what they see their value. So exactly, man. Exactly. I don't think they're going to draft one. I don't think it's because he didn't do it over in LA. I just don't think they're going to do it here this year because. But you could be right, though. That's not how you build. That's not how you actually build a team, is by drafting high-round receivers. We've done that before. Remember? You remember all the wide receivers we took in the past, guys? You remember a guy? Calvin Johnson? Roy Williams? Mike Williams? Charles Rogers? Where did that get us? Where did that get us, man? It got us to being one of the laughing stocks in the NFL. That's all that's it. You know what I mean? That's it. Done with that crap, man. What's up, Trox? Let's get Mark going to 1K subscribers. Yeah, man, I'm almost there, guys. I don't know how many I'm away. Probably in the teens now, I would say. Hopefully. Lions defense was the worst in the NFL last season, but fans want an O-lineman. Hey, bro, I like an O-lineman. I want Parsons, man. The thing is, though, you have to understand, my man, Lucky. You have to understand. It's not a great top 10. There's not really a great defensive player in the first round besides, I think, Micah Parsons. Really, there's really not. Like, I got my top. I think I got a top 50 around here somewhere. I just got to find it. I think it's in this book. Hopefully it is top 50. I think I got top. I might even have more than that here. I got I got Parsons at 7. Okay. I got Parsons at 7. And then the next defensive player, bro, you know who it is? I got Patrick Surtain at 12. Okay. I got Surtain at 12. And then I got Gregory Rousseau at 17. You know what I mean? Gregory Rousseau at 17. And then there's another corner, J.C. Horns around there. And I got Quiddy Pay in there. Those are guys that you're not taking at 7, man, except Mike Parsons, man. You're taking Micah Parsons at 7, man. And you're not taking him off the field. He's a beast, my man. He's a beast. Defensive line could be a strength. Go down the line. Eventually. Hopefully, man. Yeah, so true about Brockers. Thank you. I'm way behind, man. Thanks, guy. Cheers, Mark. Yeah, you know, about Brock. I'm just saying, yeah, Brockers, man. Like he's I'm telling you, man, don't sit there and think that Brockers is coming here to save the day. Because he was literally playing next to an actual human wrecking ball for the last six years or 7 years, whatever it's been. What's up, Jorge? We are one piece away from a beast O-line. We can get linebacker next year. No, we're top 10. That's your opinion, dude, and I respect it. I do think we are about, one or two guys away on that line, 100%. I agree with that. Linebacker, there's not a chance we're getting just one next year. We're drafting a linebacker this year, bro. Don't be surprised if we draft 2 of them. Don't be surprised. Our best linebacker is 32 years old, dude. 33 years old, whatever he is. Jamie Collins. And then you know who the next one is? Alex Anzalone. and then a special teamer. Maben. Jalen Reeves-Maben. Who else is on this team? I can't even tell you the 4th linebacker on this team. Christian Jones is trash. Gone. Jared Davis. Gone. You know what I mean? Who else? Jelani Tavai? Oh, boy. Don't. We need a linebacker, dude. And we're getting them. We're getting at least 2 of them. 100% we're drafting 1 or 2 of them. 100%. Brockers is solid, but not the saver. All in all, it's a solid group. It is a solid group. They need O-line, wide receivers, 5 picks. Who they have next year with 11 picks? That's when they hit it big. Yeah, they might have more than 11 picks, Joseph. Bro, we might have 12 or 13. As of right now, the calculations I did, we got 12 coming. Because we got 7, and then the extra one, 8, Galladay 9, Marvin Jones 10, Agnew 11, Prater 12. You can only get 4 extra comps. So we're going to have 12 picks. And I don't think we have unless we have another extra. Do we have 2? Do we have two first round? I mean, do we have 2 twos? 2 seconds? We might have 13. 12 or 13, though. Come on. Brockers, Aquater Brothers, Hand, William, Nick Williams, Penasini, Charles Harris could be a strength. Yeah. I'm still out. It's still a question mark on Deshaun Hand. He's been a big disappointment. Nick Williams has been a huge disappointment. I love Penasini. I don't expect much from Charles Harris. Julian, I'm hoping. I know he's got the ability. And I think his older brother signing is really going to help too. There's a couple guys on there, but Nick Williams and Deshaun Hand, I think, have been a huge disappointment. And Charles Harris. I expect nothing from Charles Harris either. Zaven Collins, yeah, brother, really close to what we had in DeAndre Levy. I really like Zaven Collins. Guy flies around the field at 260 pounds. That's absolutely insane. I think that's nuts, man. He's good. I like him. Think he falls to the second, though? I don't know. What up, Mark? What's up, Todd Super Ginger, man? Thanks for the chat, man. Thanks for coming into the chat, my man. Love the avatar. Looking fresh. There's going to be a good handful of very tempting wide receivers that turn out. There's going to be a ton, bro. There's going to be a lot, man. You're going to see a giant run of wide receivers, man, in this draft. I'm surprised Jerry Reed ain't been brought up. Yeah, I saw that he was released too. Rondell Moore in a second. Yeah, if you know what? If he's there, sure. If he's there, I'd definitely take a look at him. His injuries scare me, though, and him being so small. But you can't ignore the talent. That's for sure. You can't ignore the talent, man. There's no way you can. Eyes are jacked up, boys. Eyes are jacked up. Getting chased would be like putting a penthouse on a TP. I just, man, like, I'm not going to knock the kid's talent, man, but I don't like it. Build the trenches. I agree with you, bro. Build those trenches. Get an O-lineman. Get a defensive tackle. Get a defensive end. You know what I mean? I agree. I can't wait to see what we've gone after some good coaches. Same here, man. Brandon Anderson, what's up, brother? It's a luxury to spend a lot of money on them, not on a rookie contract. Yep. Zachary Graves, what are you talking about, dope? They offer. What are you talking about, dope? They offered Matthew $18 million. He declined it. So you're talking. Who are you talking to, Zachary Graves? What are you talking about, bro? Matthew Stafford. Smoke another one, brother. I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you're saying, bro. Hey, Stafford never got offered $18 million. He makes way more money than that, dude. You mean Kenny Golladay? He declined it from the old regime, by the way. Not Brad Holmes. Brad Holmes never offered him $18 million. Talk it out of my butt. A wide receiver is more of a building block than an off-the-ball linebacker. Only thing more of a blocking OT. That's right, brother. Goff is good, so I feel pumped. I'm okay with Goff. I'm honestly okay with Goff, man. I have no problem with it, man. I don't think he's the savior here. You got to build around the kid, and they're sure not helping him with this wide receiving core, but you do got to build around him. Dion gets mad excited about everything, but at least he admits it. He does. That's all good. I got nothing against Dion, man. I got nothing against those. In all fairness, we all should be jealous. I'm completely jealous of that hair. I'm fine with whatever they do, but quarterback difference makers are building the foundation. You can find a wide receiver later rounds to give you some production. You can find a linebacker later rounds too. Bro, linebacker is stacked this year. Linebacker is very, very, very stacked. But I think Parsons is a game changer, man. Take it easy, buddy. That was Matt Millen. Come on. Don't let Matty P leave you jaded, even though I lost all faith he was here. Matt Patricia's not leaving me jaded, dude. I'm glad he's gone. What's up, David Adamski? Parsons doesn't match the character that DC and Holmes seem to want, although I dropped him. I don't think they care about there's character issues, but I don't think they're saying that they're only drafting this type of guy. That was the old regime. That was the old ownership. Sheila's a whole different breed, I think. Back in a few years back, it was we're not drafting anybody with character concerns. Now, maybe they won't draft Parsons because of that, but I don't think that's going to be part of the – I don't think that's part of the problem. The Lions have already talked to this kid like twice, 2-3 times, whatever it was. I thought it was more, but I guess it's only been a couple times. If you keep your quarterback upright at all costs and you work on D, if you can't keep your quarterback upright, then you get a horrible offense and defense. Just saying. 100%, man. The whole thing needs to be fixed, man. The whole thing needs to be fixed. Even though the offensive line was ranked 13th last year, if anybody can believe that, go look it up. That's true. They were 13th out of 32 teams. Imagine if that right side was fixed. Imagine if that defense was good. They probably would have been a lot better team. We would have ran the ball more. We would have been able to do a lot more things. Linebackers are bare. Oh, dude. In the mix. Yo, what's up, brother? Don't forget, guys, hit like and subscribe. We can use a number one linebacker next year. Every year, you can use a number one linebacker, man. I'm telling you. Dude, I'm fine with Slater. I really am, man. But I'm in love with Parsons, and I'm not going to come off it. Well, you got to have that strong D. You have to. You really do. If you don't, then you're in trouble. It's just that simple. No linebacker is worth the top 10. Okay. Micah Parsons is. Cormore would be a good pickup if we could slide it back a bit and get him. You know what, David, man? I like him. I don't like how small he is, though. His size really scares me, and is he going to be able to put on 10, 15 pounds? You know what I mean? He's got a really skinny frame. He's 6'1", though, so he could probably put on a few extra pounds. But I've heard some teams are looking at him as a safety. Now, I want nothing to do with that in the first round. I don't want to draft a safety in the first round. I think he probably will be able to play linebacker, but, man, you got to slide back 100%, though. Hate to say it, I want Surtain. Please don't hate me. I don't hate you, bro. Hey, he's the best, bro. He's the best corner in the draft. He is. I just don't like him at 7, man, even though I got him rated pretty high. I got him like in the top. I got him in the top 12 anyways there. So I wouldn't take him at 7, man. There's other guys I like better. He'd be like my 4th or 5th guy, though, that I would take. But, man, I like Caleb Farley too, man, out of Virginia Tech. So I got him ranked higher than actually Surtain. So I got him ranked at 9. So, you know what I mean? I kind of slipped him. Yeah, I thought I had. So I got 2 guys in the top 10, 2 defensive players in the top 10. I think I did. Oh, I got him at 8. Oh, man, 8. Yikes. What's up, C? Woo! It's okay, buddy. Thanks for joining the chat. You guys haven't hit those like buttons, get those thumbs up, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Getting close to 1,000. I'm almost there, guys. I'm in the teens, I think. Probably 18 away. Campbell spoke to Parton twice and again on Pro Day. I'm excited. Micah Parsons, and also Parsons talks about Spielman. I've seen that too as well. I just love the kid, bro. I think he's 1 in a million. I'm gonna pick him in the 1st and 2nd round. Stay tuned. I'm working on a video for O-line, but we can get Slater and Collins. Boom, we in. That'd be nice. Imagine Slater and Collins, man, bro. You got me fired up, buddy. Thanks, Joey, 2 times. Thanks, brother. Dude squatted 600 in high school. Who? Parsons? Love Moore. Rondell Moore is a freak, dude. Absolutely smashes a freshman. Big plus in my. Yeah. His talent is crazy. I just wish he wasn't so banged up all the time, man. He reminds me of Tyreek Hill. He really does. He's a human joystick. Actually, I don't have a problem with Tim Boyle being our backup, but I think that kid does feel some potential. I'm sorry, bro. The hype is real on that kid. I just saw again on the NFL Network. I can't remember who it was, man. Don't remember who it was. It wasn't one of the main guys, but it was 3 guys that always talk. They do a lot of fantasy too. So it wasn't the fantasy guys though. It wasn't the straight fantasy guys. It wasn't Adam Rank or nothing like that. This guy was saying, I don't know if he's stealing this article from Sports Illustrated, but he was saying that Jared Goff could be in trouble because of Tim Boyle. Again, that's like the 2nd or 3rd time I've heard this now about this Tim Boyle kid. Like, everyone's got to calm down about this Boyle kid, man. What's up, Micro Mike? What's going on, buddy? Ooh, Micro Mike 2.0. You going in the draft, buddy? Parsons is a strong possibility, no doubt. He is, man. He is. He is. I can't wait to do it live. So was Arrington. Yeah, bro. And you know what I mean? It does. I don't understand the comparisons. Why are we comparing Micah Parsons to LeVar Arrington? I don't understand it. LeVar Arrington suffered some injuries, man. You know what I mean? And he was a pretty decent linebacker. Now, they might have the same kind of draft profile, but does that mean he's LeVar Arrington? It's just like people comparing Micah Parsons to Jared Davis. Same draft profile, so they must be the same person. Come on, man. Come on. No. I wish I knew who could get cut from other teams with his front office and might come across some good bodies. Oh, yeah. Well, there's going to be more cuts down the line, bro. There's definitely going to be more cuts down the line, especially after the draft. You're going to see guys getting absolutely off their team. So it's going to be coming. We just have to be patient because everything works out in the end, man. Everything works out in the end, and teams will cut loose some guys. So I think that's why we're kind of safe. I think that's why we did the restructure too. You know, did the restructure too because you have to have like I think you have to have up to something like $7 to $10 million to even sign your rookies. So we're gonna have some money, man. More cuts are coming. 100% more cuts are coming. Zaven Collins is worth a top 10 pick. Oof. You think so? I don't know, bro. No, I don't think so, dude. He'll probably get drafted in the first round. That's bold, brother. That's bold. I love him though. Don't get me wrong. I love him, dude. I love him. Top 10. I don't know, man. I hear you, Mark. But rule number 1: you never draft for need. You draft the talent. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You draft the talent, man. Reaching breeds mediocrity. If the BPA and the board are here, you get them, and that goes for a position. I can't agree with you on that part, bro. I can't agree with you on that part. I agree with you that you can't draft for need. You draft the talent, but BPA isn't always the right thing to do. It's always not the right thing to do, man. It's really not, man. Sometimes you have to draft need, especially if that need is a great talent. And I think Parsons is that guy. Farley's going to fall due to back issues. I heard that, man. He came out today and tried to make it clear, though, or somewhere a couple days ago, whatever, about his issues. Trucks, check box. I'm pissed. Oh, okay. Tired of being. Oh no, bro. What happened, man? Who copied you? More squad at 600. He's not fragile. That's crazy. He's been hurt a lot, though. He's been hurt a lot. I'm not saying he's fragile, but he's been hurt a lot. Tim freaking Boyle is the future. Armac, my linebacker buddy, played middle guard on D line until 23 years old, tackles guard and OD, O&D. Right on, brother. Hassan, what do you think about Nico Collins? You know what? I think he's got a heck of a talent. I think he's a heck of a talent, man, coming out this year. Never had a real quarterback at Michigan to help him out. I have absolutely nothing against Nico Collins. I think he could be a guy that you could take in the 4th round, though. For sure, you take him in the 4th round. I love his size, over 6'4", 220 pounds. So I just don't know. You dropped him. You dropped him a little bit later, though. You dropped him a little bit later. It just kind of sucks. If you look at his numbers, man, I got it written down right here too. Had a decent year in 2019. I think he opted out last year. I don't know if he was hurt or just opted out. Got better over every year he's played. You know what I mean? So he might have hit that 1,000-yard mark if he would have had a quarterback 2020 and played. So I like him. He's not gonna kill you with the spear or anything like that. But I love his size. He could be a guy you can take in the 3rd or 4th round. You know what I mean? So I'm all in for Nico Collins. I have no problems with him. Tim Boyle pushing off. Yeah, exactly, man. I think that's funny too, bro. If Tim Boyle was so good, they wouldn't have drafted a quarterback in the 1st. I agree. I don't get the love, man. But there's some kind of weird cult following that comes out of Green Bay. They loved him. He was the preseason king. Man, Tim Boyle. Could do no wrong. So I don't know. Hakeem on day 3 dart throw. For sure. 100%, man. His size intrigues me alone. You know what I mean? Hey, baby. This is the wife, guys. Say hi to the wife. That must mean I got to get offline soon. I'm pretty sure it is. I'll be getting off probably in the next 15 minutes, guys. Or last time I said I was going to get off for 15 minutes, and I stayed on for another hour. Shell in the house. That's it, buddy. Smash that like and subscribe button, folks. Thank you very much, Linda. What's up, man? What's up, Martell Melton? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining the chat. I'm going to be getting off soon, though, but I'll stay on for another 15 minutes. Bro, y'all got to be crazy thinking these dudes really running 4.3s and 4.4s. It's called Pro Day. Happens every year. I know. We got to see the officials. I know. These are all unofficial. Even though I do like Parsons, I don't think he actually ran a 4.39. Who knows how much he's fast, though. I do like that he can run with any running back and tight end, but I know they're all unofficial. I get it. I agree with you. What do you think about trading back for a Darisaw, Tucker, or Jenkins? I like that Darisaw kid. Tucker too, because he can play multiple positions. Jenkins, just as you know what I mean. That's why too. I like the tackles coming out. I really like the tackles coming out this year. You could, if you went defense in the first round, or if you went wide receiver, God forbid, I would hope they would. I guess I'd be okay with getting a tackle. You might as well, man. You're all in on offense anyway. So if you're going to do offense, man, you might as well protect. You know what I mean? I like a Darisaw. I think Darisaw is better out of the three here. Tim Boyle's like Kellen Moore for the Lions back in the day. Oh gosh, everyone's saying hi to you, baby. Don't forget to sub. Thanks, Joey, 2 times. Steve-O, what's up? There's a difference between BPA and positional value. Quarterback, tackle, and pass rusher are more valuable and harder to find than linebacker and wide receiver. I know, man. Hey, BPA works. It just all depends, man. It all depends on your situation on your team. Guys that really like BPA I think are more for teams that are already almost set. You know what I mean? So you can draft. Like you're almost set. Okay, you can draft the best player available. You don't necessarily have to draft for need. You know, and I'm not saying reach. When you got to draft for need, I'm not saying just reach, but I'm saying if you need a linebacker that bad, and I think we do, and the best defensive player is a linebacker on the team in this draft, I think you got to take him. That's all. I don't think he's a reach at all. I tell you right now, if there probably wasn't this allegations on him, he'd probably be a top 5 pick. He probably would be. Honestly, I honestly believe that. Except with an arm. Yeah. Boyle beat out Jordan and Deshaun Kaiser for backup. There's something there's something, bro. There's something there. He's got a great arm. Apparently, he can make every throw in the NFL. Go look up that guy's college stats, man. You'll be like, what the? Oh, yeah. Go look him up, man. Seriously, they're bad. They're really bad. I don't know what happened to him in college, but they're bad. He went like 2-3 years without even throwing a touchdown or something like that at one point. He never really get a starting gig. Always up and down, up and down, up and down. Played at UConn, transferred his fourth year to Eastern Kentucky. Played better at Eastern Kentucky. Had like 22 touchdowns, I think, at Eastern Kentucky. But he threw like 1 touchdown in 3 years at UConn. It was really strange, man. But it was never really the starter. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's just he's had a strange cult following in Green Bay. Steve-O is always dropping hot fire. Love Steve-O. Shoulders made of potato chips. Yeah. Add that quarterback to that list for sure, brother. Think the Dolphins targeting Parsons at pick 6? I think it might be an option, dude. I think it's definitely an option. 100% I do. Add that already stout defense. That'd be scary. I think they're going to go wide receiver for Tua, though. I honestly do. I just think they are because I think they're good enough on defense where they don't need to go get a linebacker, but it'd be scary if they got a linebacker. Lions use a lot of GPs, so I'm putting this in stock in a 40. Exactly. You addressed it saying not a lot of time players run straight in the line of football. Exactly, bro. Guys running in their underwear. You know what I mean? It's fun. Like it's fun. A guy ran a 4.39. Hey, that's fun. Cool. Awesome. You know what I mean? I get it, bro. I totally agree with you, Brandon. It is amazing though. A guy running a 4. If he ran a 4.39, which I don't really believe he did, but at that weight, he couldn't have been too far off. Maybe a 4.45. Maybe you think? Pitts is another option too for Miami. Shoulders maybe tail chips. Yeah. I don't understand this hype on needing linebackers. We're seeing less and less off-ball linebackers on the field. The lines are being nickel and dime. Don't say he can't cover though. That's false. That's false, Steve. It really is false. He needs to work on it. He's better in zone coverage, but the guy is such an athlete. You're not taking him off the field. You're never taking that kid off the field. Okay, even if he's coming in to blitz the quarterback on third down, you're not taking. You're keeping him on the field, man. Okay, you are. He just wasn't asked to do it a whole bunch at Penn State. And that's not because he wasn't able to. It's just because he has better strengths. His strength was getting to the quarterback, living in the backfield, and taking care of the run. That's what his strength was. They already had guys that could cover linebackers and stuff like that, even though they were a bad football team, Penn State. It's just that they already had guys that could do it. We need a playmaker on defense. And he is that guy. He just is, man. He just is. Yep. I know. He didn't play his third year, though. He didn't play his third year. He led his team in tackles as a true freshman, bro. And he led his team again in his sophomore year. And he started, I think he started every game. Over 100 tackles, 5.5 sacks. Then he opted out 2020. 2020, he'd never played. So he's only played 2 seasons. And it's a guy that has only played linebacker for 2 years. Remember that. So he's already that good already. He just needs some seasoning, man. That's all. He just needs a little bit of seasoning. Actually, it's the opposite. Good teams that need one piece can draft for need. Bad teams, yeah. Well, hey, man, that's. I'm telling you right now, man. You can look at it either way, bro. You can look at it either way, my man. I'm just telling you. I'm just saying you can look at it either way, man. Like if a team doesn't really need somebody, they just draw and they think they're good. They can just go PPA. You know what I mean? They can vice versa. There's no real set. What's it called? Formula for it, man. There's no really formula. It just all depends on the situation. You know what I mean? The best defense sits on the sideline. Yeah, because their offense is scoring a lot of points. Always high point for the pro. Yeah, that makes sense. Dolphins will go Pitts if he isn't there than Sewell or Parsons. Yeah, I think they're gonna grab the wide receiver for Tua. If they get what's it called? If they get Parsons at 6, though, that'd be some scary stuff, man. Thank you, Linda. Awesome. What up, Dad Dude Live? Thanks for joining the chat, brother. I'm going to be packing it in probably in the next 7 minutes, maybe 7-8 minutes. 145 on 138 right now. Only way I can see a linebacker worth a 7 pick is if he's giving you some kind of pass rush from him, like see Parsons use on it. Yeah, that's what Parsons does, bro. That's what he was recruited as a defensive end. That's what he was recruited as. But he was told he was playing a linebacker right away because they loved his athleticism. So, you know what I mean? So who knows, man? I don't know what the Lions are going to run, dude. I don't really know, man. I think it's starting to look like they're going to run a 4-3. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I can't wait for this drive. I just want to come, man. I just want to come. Drafted BP doesn't work with a salary cap. Yeah, well, I understand that. True, that is true. But now I'm starting to figure out that the salary cap stuff, guys, is all a myth. It's just a joke. There's ways around it. There's ways. Look at the New Orleans Saints. They saved how much money because they gave that ridiculous deal to Taysom Hill, like $35 million a year for the next 4 years, $140 million contract. $35 million a year for Taysom Hill. That's the salary cap's a myth. It's an absolute myth. It's a myth. That they just did that because I don't know how much they saved to go under $25 million. I don't know what they saved. I don't know really what they saved by doing that, but they saved millions and millions of dollars. And Taysom Hill will never see that money. He won't see 75% of it. You know what I mean? 80%, he won't even see it. He won't even see it. It's just another way of loophole. I think the salary cap's a myth. I'm done with this. I'm done almost talking salary cap now. I used to be the guy, we can't sign guys because of salary cap. You can sign anybody, man. There's ways around it. That's why they had professional capologists to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you can get in trouble. You can get in trouble with it, but I just think it's a myth. I think it's a total myth. Slater or Sewell wants me to pick how long we have. But we can't run. Hey, I don't think Sewell's going to be there. I'm all in on Slater, buddy. Man, y'all going strong. I done made tuna fish and came back. It's up Tom Burry. Yeah, buddy. Parsons at 7 is safety. I like Andre Cisco. I like that safety. I like him, bro. I like him a lot, man. He's a hell of a safety. A lot of positions, bro. A lot of them. That's why great ball control offense can improve both. Oh yeah, man. We have to be able to. We got to be balanced. We got to be balanced. We got to help out our defense, man. It was both ways last year, man. Our defense 100% never helped out our offense, and our offense sputtered. Our offense sputtered, man. You know what I mean? But I don't think our offense was the main problem here. It's been defense for years. New Orleans lost a draft pick because of the cap. Yeah. Well, what did they do? Because they were so over? Is that why? What did they do again? The salary cap thing, man. It drives me nuts, dude. I hate it. Exactly. 3 voided years. Yeah. 3 voided years, Joey. Yeah. He's never going to see any of that money. It's hilarious. I just think the salary cap's a joke, man. I just think the salary cap's a joke. And I never realized how much of a joke it was until this year. I started seeing it the last couple of years ago, going, wow, how's Kansas City doing this? How's this team doing this? How are the Saints $100 million over? You know what I mean? It's like, wow, how did Taysom Hill? And they're like, okay. It's just it's a joke, man. It's like there's loopholes all around it. It's just teams can do what they want, man. It just seems like teams can do what they want. But like Brandon said, though, teams can get in trouble for it, right? So, but I still think I don't think teams really care because it's like they must have known, right? We are no different from Cleveland. If he was going to D up on together, you're John Dorsey, man. My man Johnny helped build Kansas City and help build Cleveland. I agree, Don Burr. Mark, you're so right with Sarakat, man. I've been noticing it the last couple of years, and it's come full circle this year. Hit like and subscribe. We almost out 1K, man. Thanks, brother. I appreciate the support, Joey, 2 times. Roll one up, buddy. Thoughts on safeties, Bobby Price and Jalen Elliott. You know what, man? Jalen Elliott, Notre Dame last year, pick up box safety. I like his physicality. I'm glad he made the team. I don't know too much about Bobby Price. I know he's a lanky safety. Went to a small school, can't even tell you. But he's like 6'4" or something. He's like a 6'4" safety, long, kind of a ball hawk, maybe. I don't know too much about Bobby Price. But Jalen Elliott, I think he's more of an in-the-box safety, very physical, not great in coverage. But I like him. I actually like Jalen Elliott, man. I'm pretty sure the defense is going to look a lot like Dom Capers. I'm fired up about Dom coming, the old man. I like it. The 3-4. They could be coming at 3-4. I just smell 4-3. I don't know why, bro. That's what the Saints and Rams have used. Brocker struggled till Phillips became the Rams DC. Okay. I hear you, bro. I hear you. We had a quarterback who could slang that thing, but Goff ain't the guy. And also that great team start with building up the trend. Exactly, bro. I don't think Goff's the guy either, but I'm willing to give him a chance. Let's go. I heard a McAfee show, but can't find it. Lions trade back. It's on draft night. Maybe, yeah. Might be on the phone now, man. But I'm get a little panicky in him, man, because what happened the last couple of days. We need 3 more linebackers, and dude, we need tons. King Donnie, 17 YT. What's up, brother? How you been, dude? I've been good. Glad to see you on the stream, on the chat, man. Thank you, guys. What's up, my dude? What's up, E? I think it was actually for COVID that they lost. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was, the COVID thing. Didn't they? The celebration? Wasn't it the celebration in the locker room or something like that? I don't know, man. Seems like the Saints are always getting in trouble. Joey, that's what I say. As far as I see more linebackers. So, yeah, man. There's a lot of good ones, guys. There's a lot of good linebackers coming out this year, man. We're going to get a good one no matter what. If we whiff on Parsons, don't get him. I tell you one thing. If we whiff on Parsons, man, if we whiff on Parsons and he goes to Green Bay or Chicago or Minnesota, I'm going to lose my mind. And I will. You will see a guy on here explode. I will explode. I will literally explode. I will take. Oh, dude, I will freak out, man. I will freak out, man. No way. I can't. I gotta take a drink of water, man. So I gotta take a drink of water. Oh my goodness. As long as he doesn't go to Green Bay, Minnesota, or Chicago. Especially Green Bay and Chicago. Minnesota, yeah, they're the enemies, but I don't have a hatred for Minnesota like I do Chicago and Green Bay. There's a hatred I have for Chicago and Green Bay. And I'm sorry anybody in here who's a Chicago or Green Bay fan, but it's the truth, man. I got a couple buddies who are Minnesota fans, so and they're really good guys. So I think so maybe that's why. I call my son. Right on, brother. What is Spielman's job title? How much input does he have personal? His job title is like special assistant to Sheila, the owner, and Butthard there. What's his name there, man? What the heck is his name, man? The other guy. I can't. Not Brad Holmes. But he's pretty much a special assistant to Sheila. And I think he had the input of finding coaching here and the GM. Brad Holmes. He was part of that group. Him and Barry Sanders was too. And then it was a guy named two other guys. Wow. Think he should stay on the roster? No, I don't think he should, bro. Time to move on from Kevin Strong. Even though he had like one good game, I think it was against Green Bay. Give him a shot, though. You know what I mean? But he's cheap. He's really cheap, so he's depth. All the team has to do is backload contract. Pretty much, you backload a lot of contract. You give a lot of guaranteed bonuses, man. Like a lot of money up front. You know what I mean? It's backloading, front loading. There's a lot that goes into it, bro. Caps are a joke. 48 likes on the stream. Thank you, Linda. You're awesome. Joey 210 will be honest at 1-2 linebacker in the field, and then we'll be awesome. Substitute nose tackle when you go into a dime for sure. Steve, you should be a coach, bro. I love the way you talk, man. At Orum, what is your second round pick? Well, I want defense. I want a wide receiver. I'd be okay with it. It's just it all depends who's there. Like seriously, man. It's easy to say I want this, I want that. But I would like maybe to grab a wide receiver in a second. Now, who? Maybe if Rondale Moore falls there, I like him. There's a couple of guys. I'm actually on my wide receiver page. Yeah. Rashad Bateman, maybe, if he's there. Terrace Marshall, if he's there. Alon St. Brown. Those type of guys I like. My dream scenario is Micah Parsons, bro, the linebacker out of Penn State. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I'm sorry. Marcus Robinson, what's up, bro? With the limit on money, I think we're doing well. Watch the new front office get busy in the draft. We talked about this, the salary cap stuff. I think it's a little bit of a myth, the salary cap thing, but it just all depends on the team. There's teams that don't want to spend a lot of money, and I think it can be good and it can be bad in some ways because there's ways to spend well over the cap. There's ways to do it. But I think the Lions are doing this a smart way. They're doing this a smart way. They want to do it the right way. So, yeah, I do like what they're doing, Marcus. I totally agree with you, bro. Rod Wood. That's it, man. But third, right? Watkins is a good guy. I hope he's happy there. Yeah, he signed with Baltimore, right? Good for him. Don't worry, Linda. Our Chiefs going to be Super Bowl champs. You might be. You have a good chance. Trade back for pay. I don't like Queedy Pay in the first round, man. I don't. I love his measurables. He killed it the pro day today. I think he's a second round pick. If you're getting him in the second, sure, not in the first, bro. Mark, why wouldn't you take Pitts at 7? I wouldn't take Pitts at 7, dude, because I think it's too much of a luxury pick, and I'm not 100% sure the guy can play wide receiver in the NFL. We already have a stud tight end. Unless they're going to do two tight end sets almost every other play, then okay. But I think it's too much of a luxury, bro. I think it's too much of a luxury. I don't think it's the smart move to do. Not for the, and I just don't think it is on a guy that might play wide receiver. I think it's a little dangerous. That's it, man. On the door under Spielman's name simply reads "the man." Oh yeah, 100% it does. The man, the man, the only. Gonna be Lions at the Chiefs in the bowl. Dude, don't give me a heart attack, man. You're gonna give me a heart attack and make me cry, bro. Romeo will probably be an outside linebacker, defensive end. Romeo's got to have his hand in it. The thing is, Romeo played better on the left side, man. On the left side, I think. Pretty sure he played better on the left side. When he took over for Flowers when he went down. What's going to happen when Flowers comes back? I'd rather have Romeo on that left, man. Will Flowers move to the right? You know what I mean? That's why I think Parsons could work as an outside linebacker on defense. Yeah, bro, I think it would be friggin' fantastic if Parsons was working with Romeo. You know what I mean? Those two guys coming off the edge, man, doing stunts and switches and oh my god, dude, I think it'd be special because you can't block them both, man. And one of those guys is gonna be one-on-one with a running back sometimes. Mainly, it'll probably half the time it'll be Parsons, man, and he'll blow up a running back. Julian could be one of those guys. Julian Okwara, 100%, man. Lions need someone to fear on defense. Parsons would be a great start. I agree, dude. I haven't seen film of Julian in coverage. If I see Parsons, I better see another linebacker take. Julian, from what I can remember from last year, he's not the greatest in coverage. Not the greatest. He's more known to rush. He's more known to be a Micah Parsons type player. From what I can recall, he can cover though. He's okay, but he's more a guy that's coming in to get the quarterback. He is. Arkansas, pull up your socks. King Donnie's doing a Chief rebuild. Atta boy. There's a decent chance for only repeats and proves on last season. Teams don't have to worry about him and Flowers off the edge now. 100%, man. And they're going to have to worry about Micah Parsons. I don't know, man. I'm just, it's all wishful thinking here, guys. It's all wishful thinking. But, guys, I've gone over what I wanted to do. It's 1:53. I'm having a blast, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot, guys. If you haven't done that, please do so. I'm going to try to come on here every Saturday. I did Sunday last week. I'm going to try to do it on a Saturday. We're a month away from the draft, man. It's going to be fun. We're doing that live on Micro Mike's station day 1. Then day 2, it'll be on someone else's. And day 3, it'll be on someone else's. So it's going to be good. It's going to be a good time, man. So let's go. Let's do it, man. But thanks a lot, guys. I'm going to have to roll. I got to spend some time with my family. My little girl's going to bed. So thanks a lot, guys. And have a good night. Love you. Peace, man.